Hey, what did you think about the film?
Oh, I love Instant Karma. I want the car, though. It has a lot of luck to it seems as though. It was really good.
What was your favorite part?
There was one favorite part. It was all of it. I'd have to say the homeless gentleman. He had the most amazing signs. It doesn't have anything to do with a car. It actually has to do with what it actually means. You know, you give out, you get back.
It's fantastic, and it was interesting to see some local talent actually in a local film.
I thought it was a pretty fun movie. I liked the storyline that it followed. And yeah, I loved the homeless guys with the signs. That was some of the best, highlights of, just the humorous parts of the movie, which is what I liked.
Well, I thought it was really impressive for an indie movie. I mean, I'm amazed that they shot all that in just 10 days. And, I'm sure that they had a lot of good things to say about Karma. Some of the performances, Stu's performance as Jeff is very natural. You get the impression that he's like a good guy, and he really had this sort of magnetism that kind of carry you through. You really have to, I think, empathize with the main character to kind of just, keep going on his journey. And I never really had a problem with, taking my eyes off of him and following his story and kind of rooting for him. Listen, I don't know the actor's name, unfortunately, but I thought his performance was very good too. Loved the signs, loved the comedy, that was through it. Really just surprised about what people can do with indie films today. Some of the things like the aerial shots, I mean, drones can do such things today. I thought it might have to be stock footage or something, but I didn't know it was going to be live. It was and as an Arizonian, it's really a kick to see familiar streets in the exteriors and see the mayor of Chandler there. And I didn't know if that was Jeff Bezos at the end or not, but I know that's what they were going for.
So it was outstanding. It was a lot of fun, energetic, entertaining, a great message. Particularly with the both sides of Karma. So I thought that was unique. I walked away from the film feeling like, I hope this happens to me.
I loved it. It was extremely suspenseful. I was very on the edge of my seat. I freaked out at one point. I was very scared. But I loved it. I thought it was very genuine, and I thought the acting was great. The filming was great. I loved it. Honestly, I felt like there was karma happening in the theater, and that's the truth. So yeah, I walked away feeling really uplifted.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think in terms of the technical aspects of the film, I like the cinematography and the music. I thought was great. Those are close to my heart. But what I especially liked was the message. It was a positive message, and it really taught you to go beyond yourself and think of others. And when you do that, somehow things come back to you. And I happen to believe that as well. It may not be as instant as in the movie, but I think it does, what comes around goes around. So it was pleasing to me to watch a movie that had a positive message like that.
It was excellent. Those are all of my thoughts. Samantha was the best.
I thought it was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed the music in it, and I thought that really enhanced what I felt while watching it. So I thought that was a really good part of it.
And the storyline just sucked me in. It kept me wanting to find out what was next. And it was really exciting to see the amount of stuff they kept getting, and I was just waiting. Is it going to be taken away? That kept me on the edge of my seat. So the storyline was fantastic. The characters were fantastic. The cinematography was so beautiful to watch. I just think everything about it was very captivating and also inspiring and exciting too.
There were twists that I was not expecting, and more importantly, some of the twists that I was expecting, they didn't pop up. And so in the aspect of watching a film, that's a nice change, which you don't always get in most films, because there's a very standard point A to point B to point C to point D. In this film, it was, I wasn't ready for the shifts. I wasn't ready for the moves. And when they occurred, I was just like, oh, well, that's a nice change. I left with a different vision on how films can go, and I think that's really important.